What up, chooms? It's your boy. Yeah, I can't really snap my fingers right now. Lukael, welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 26. So yeah, I haven't recorded any video in over a week. It's been quite a while for me since the last time I played something. And there's a few reasons for that. The reason number one, as you can see, is I messed up my fingers pretty bad. I sliced them open while taking out the recycling. It's really stupid, I know. Always be careful about potential broken glass in your bags when you're taking them out. So yeah, sliced my fingers open. It was bleeding pretty bad, so it's made editing videos and playing a little bit difficult, but it's been a few days, so I'm better now. I also had some technical issues with my computer, like my computer would not turn on anymore, so I had to buy a whole new PC case, transfer all my components from one tower to the other. Thankfully, my dear friend Joe helped me out with that. I want to say thank you to him, even though he doesn't watch these videos, but I want to say thanks nonetheless. So yeah, it's been quite a few days since I recorded anything. Doesn't help that in the last episode we ended things in quite the cliffhanger. Like, we went with River to investigate the kidnapping of his nephew. We found out about this really horrific situation where this guy is like plugging teenagers into like a farm. I don't really know what he's doing to them, but it's really fucked up. And what else did we do last time? I've already kind of forgotten. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't really remember what else I was doing last time, but I'm just excited to jump back into things. So yeah, let's just play some more. As always, I want to say a big thank you for joining me today. And without any further ado, let's jump right in. So River just woke us up in the middle of the night. It's 1:30 a.m. Like, I was sleeping in this little house that used to belong, well, still belongs to his kidnapped nephew. And it's the perfect weather to be investigating this fucked up kidnapping thing, because like it's raining like hell, raining cats and dogs. Perfect weather for like some messed up like investigation. So let's just go right there, dude. No time to lose.
Damn it. Let this work.
It's gotta work.
It's gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks.
It's been weeks.
Not hard to do, but yeah, you're right. Thanks, V, for everything.
Well, don't thank me just yet. Thank me once we find him.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V, and I wasn't there for him.
I understand how you feel, but you can't blame yourself, man. Keep your wits about you. We're gonna need it if we're to save him. Just stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. All these kids are depending on us.
Hold on, Randy. Please hold on.
I just hope we manage to save them. Like, I really don't know what could he possibly want with them. He's got them plugged and like taking hormones and like all kinds of stuff, but like, is he just kind of living out his weird cow fantasy of like caring for these kids like he used to care for his cows when he was younger? Like, is he actually getting something out of it? I don't know. It's messed up. It's surprisingly bright outside considering it's 2:30 a.m. It feels like morning. So you said it was like some kind of farm on the outside of town? It can't be that far, right? Is it that right there? Also, it was amazing how River like just looked at the footage and he was like, okay, it can be this one because it's in this direction, and then like you can see this from the window, and so these farms are owned by this corporation. So like he really like went through all the clues in his head and just figured out where the place was like instantly. It was crazy. Very good detective work, River. And yeah, reading through these emails last time on the computer between the kid and this guy, Randy. Wait, no, Anthony. Anthony is the kidnapper. Randy is the kid. It was so creepy because it was so realistic. You know, I'm sure people have done this kind of thing exactly. Okay, we're going right in. I love that. Let's go.
This is the farm. We got it.
I know.
Hang on, I'm seeing some turrets.
Get to the barn, quick.
There's also a lot of mines on the ground. Okay, just be careful. Okay, there's a lot of okay, we got a camera here. Let me take control of that. Okay, just chill for a moment. I'll take care of it. So we got a camera there. We'll turn that off. Not sure what that is. I guess I'll just turn off all these mines one by one. It's gonna take a while, but let's just do it. There might still be a few, but like I want to disarm as many as possible, because what if we get the kids to run out and then like one of them steps on a mine? We wouldn't want that, so... But this guy fucking knew, like he knows what he's doing. He's got turrets, he's got mines. He doesn't want anyone to come here. God, there is so many of them. How does he even avoid like stepping on one accidentally? They might be like tuned in to a specific frequency or some shit. Okay, there's another turret there. We'll turn that off. There is a lot of stuff to disarm. Another camera there. Let's turn that off. Are these the kind of turrets that stay off? Or are these the kinds of turrets that like turn back on after a while? I have to be sure. Alright. I'd rather take my time and do this carefully. I don't want to make a mistake here. A lot of lives are on the line. I don't want any of these kids to die. We'll be lucky if we manage to actually save all of them. Alright, that's pretty much all of them. Like, there might be a computer in the house that would allow us to disarm all of them at this, like, at once. I just don't want to risk it. Huh. Alright, here we get a view of the inside. There's a kid there. I don't know who that is. One of them is just standing up in there. That's strange. That's supposed to happen. Okay, it doesn't look like the guy is inside. At least I can't see him yet. An old cartoon for children. Yeah, there's the weird cartoon. Just running on repeat, like this 5 seconds animation. Okay, there's got to be a way to disarm all of these at once from like a computer. There's no way you're just meant to do this one by one, right? But I'm gonna do it just in case. It's too bad you don't get XP for disarming these mines, because I would have so much already. Alright, I think the cameras are all off. No, this one's still on. I'll turn it off. Alright, I got it. You good? Let me take care of it, okay? Just let me take care of it. I know what I'm doing. Find the farm security control system. Optional. Force open. I'm not strong enough for this. Is there maybe like a back entrance? Like a broken window or something? This guy has to be here right now. There's no way he would leave this place unattended. Alright, done. Okay, we can't get inside this building. Watch out for mines. Thankfully, my optics, my oracle optics kind of highlight mines when I get close to them, so it's unlikely I will accidentally step on one, but still, we should... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to disarm it. I'm still going to disarm them just in case. Remote deactivation? Can I do that? Oh, I can just do that? Even without the code? Okay, that's good for me. Let's see what we can find, what kind of clues we can find inside. Is that writing on the walls? Oh, look, it's that same thing we read last time on the desk, like the same kind of stock document texture. Writings all over the wall. We've got a certified lunatic in here, let me tell you. As if that wasn't obvious already from what he's doing. Manipulation, easier than you think. The most fundamental yet effective manipulation technique is what we call undermining. For the manipulator to get the target to do what he or she wants, the target must first accept the manipulator's opinion as true or valuable. This is easiest to achieve by making the target feel inferior through harsh criticism. The more accurate, the better. The target will begin to yearn for praise from the manipulator, becoming more open to cooperation. That is manipulation. Is this a guide on how to manipulate people? Because usually what you get are guides on how not to get manipulated, but then I guess if you just reverse engineer that, you can use it to manipulate people. Yeah, it was really horrible how he used like his feelings about his dead father and like just his loneliness to kind of prey on him. Just horrible. The joy of influence, 5 simple rules. Like this guy, he's not crazy. He's actually very smart. Like he knew exactly what to tell these guys to earn their trust. Exude authority, speak with conviction in absolutes, and never ever lose confidence in yourself. Practice the rule of reciprocity. Make sure people always feel like they owe you something. Be unavailable. Make yourself seem like a very busy person whose time is more valuable than theirs. Even a meeting is a sacrifice. Demand engagement. Remember, if a client is forced to give you enough attention, backing out will be even harder. Make them like you. People like people who are similar to them. Never forget it. Yeah, this guy has this down to a science. Okay, we could have come in through the window. Or maybe I was getting XP from disarming these things. Alright, River, let's see what else we can find in here. Look at all these documents on the ground. Why is my game like freezing? That's weird. Alright, let's go upstairs. That's gotta be where the security system is. I don't think anyone is here. Alright, I'm stupid. He can't be here. He's in a coma. He's been arrested, so he's not here.
It's gotta be here. Have a look around.
But he might have defense systems still. The consciousness curse. Man dies the way he was born, soft, weak, and helpless. Death, the one certainty in this universe of chaos, can be both a tragic end and a release from suffering. It can come as an unexpected twist, or as a beautiful crowning counterpart to a life well lived. The curse we face as humanity, the only living beings in constant awareness of death, is our inordinate focus on the fact. How much happier is the life of the gazelle that escapes the cheetah's clutches, thinking that it evaded death once and for all, than the poor soul living out his days knowing each step inches him closer to the void. Well, I don't know if it's the knowledge of death necessarily, or just, you know, our overall intelligence that allows us to think about these things.
Cables coming out of this wall. Should be a switch.
Unusually thin wall. Electromagnetic radiation levels increased. A switch, you say? Oh, under the desk? Wait, let me check out his computer first. Braindance Kit User's Manual. With this Braindance Kit, you are able to play all commercial braindances formatted on compatible data storage media. For safety and certification reasons, this device should never be modified or tampered with in any way. Should you have technical questions or concerns, please contact an accredited technician. If used in ways other than those designed, personal injury and damage to the device may occur. Please retain the following information in the event the device is put up for resale or given to a third party after purchase. Remove kit, insert braindance media into the drive slot, sit in a calm and quiet area. Maybe he's got all these kids on braindances? And like it's his own twisted way of keeping them away from the horrors of the world. Like he's got them sedated and drugged and on like brain dances, but I don't know, does he think he's doing a good thing? Turn on the device and enjoy your brain dance experience. Note, accepting the above terms, conditions, and instructions means you waive any responsibility on the part of the manufacturer and all affiliated parties for any injuries and damages incurred during use of the device. I can help you. From Anthony to Quasar Seeker. Hello, I'm happy to see you signed up for my help program. I'd like to hear more about you. What's your name? What's been bothering you? It really matter? I'm nobody. I'm a zero. Nobody cares about me, but thanks for pretending to anyway. Give me a chance. Whatever. I'm Sean. Been thinking about death a lot lately. How nothing really matters and why even try? My folks don't want me to be an embarrassment, but I'm a piece of shit, so fuck me, right? I keep fucking up and trying harder is just more miserable. Can't even get out of bed most days, so yeah, guess that's it. Let me help, Sean. I know how to solve every one of your problems. You're worth more than you think, trust me. Tony. It's all real, from Anthony to Ray Ray Bongo. Hello, you asked in the application if this is all for real. I can assure you, Ray Ray Bongo, it absolutely is. Let's take the next step and you'll see for yourself. Of course, before I can help you, it would be better if we got to know each other first, don't you think? My name's Tony, and you? Fuck off, Tony. Okay, this one didn't bite. Don't worry, there it is. Oh, is this the email he had him delete? From Anthony to Brandy. Hello, you have nothing to worry about. Everything you say stays between us. First, just tell me a little about yourself. Nothing to tell. My dad's dead. I live in a shithole with my mom, bro, and sis, and I got an amazing girlfriend who's wasting her time on me. So yeah, I was saying it's kind of strange that he feels so lonely considering he seems to have like a loving girlfriend, but it's because he doesn't feel like he deserves her. He feels like she's too good for him, which is, you know, pretty frequent with, I want to say teenagers, but I guess anyone who's kind of insecure about themselves. I have a cup uncle who still wants to make something out of me. Yeah, good luck. Not that we talk much these days anyways. What else? Oh, I'm poor and a fucking waste of air and space. At least my dad had respect. I got nothing. Can't even afford any chrome. Only thing I did get lately was my ass beat by my chooms. My mom wanted to flatline herself once, so I can't talk to her about anything or I'll be the reason she slits her wrist. Oh, that's rough. Hard to see how things get any worse, but even harder to see how they get better. My whole life's a fucking cosmic joke. Damn, he really wasn't feeling good. I guess I didn't quite gather that he was reaching out to people who were like fully suicidal. I thought it was mostly with people with like substance abuse problems or like guys that were just feeling kind of lonely. But I guess it's about maybe specifically suicidal people, like people who want to just end their lives. And so maybe he puts them in a brain dance and in that way he feels like he saved them. Like he couldn't save the cows when he was young. It has to be some kind of weird thing like that. If I was Tony, I would not mess around with the kid who says his uncle is a cop though. Like that seems a little risky, and see, that's exactly what happened. His uncle came sniffing around. Also really rough to see that his mom actually wanted to kill herself. He didn't feel like he was able to really talk to her about it because then he was scared he might push her to like do it again and then she would be dead and then he would have that on his conscience. The first step to improving your life is acknowledging where it has failed. Good news is that first step is already behind you. I've been in your shoes before. I know how you feel, and I know how to help. Let me in, open up, and everything will be fine in no time. You'll see.
Let me in.
Fantastic news from Anthony to Finnegan. Hello, I'm thrilled to hear you overcame your illness. That tells me just how strong you are inside. But it's always good to have the strength of others support you too. Your rehabilitation is the next step on the road to healing. You have already healed your soul. Now let me take care of your body. Together, I know we can't fail. Bastard. How can I move this fucking chair? Get this chair out of the way. It's like, it's right there. Oh, okay.
Try disabling the defense system, then haul ass to the barn.
Tinkerbell. Oh, because he's Peter Pan. It's a cattle thing, a cattle stick. Ugh. Understanding your teen. Of course he has that. Just reading the news. He's got a different computer here with maybe some different stuff. Okay, it's just his weird website that's deleted now. Local network. Fuse? Okay, let's turn that... Wait, do we want to turn that off? The fuse? Let's at least turn off the power, but I don't know about the fuse. What if unplugging this kills all the kids? Braindance kit. Sorry, don't worry. Okay, it's all the same emails. I guess you are supposed to turn it off. Disable security on the computer. Okay, well, let's do that then. That should take care of it. Is there anything else in here? Got a bathtub covered in a thick organic residue. What kind of residue? Gonna look in the mirror. This is some weird, like, this is some Seven shit, you know? Okay, did it disarm all the... It did not disarm the mines. I mean, most of them are disarmed anyway, just because I did that. But I think all the main ones are. Alright, it's 2:30 a.m. Let's find a way into the barn. The cameras are off, the mines are off. We just need to find a way to get inside. Can't hack the gates. The turret is off. Let's get on the rooftop. A lot of mines here.
V, sit down.
What? What?
Damn it, right behind you.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? There's nothing here. Juice, top 8 dangers. What, you mean the mines? Juice, the animal's favorite drink, a miracle elixir, the dream come true of every scrawny, twig-limbed skeletor that dreams of having boulders and chesticles. But is it safe? Apparently it poses particular problems for men, 8 problems to be exact. Here are the top 8 dangers of using juice. A temporary increase in sexual ability followed by a sharp decline. Men are also at risk of priapism, perpetual erection, sounds shimra but it could be painful. Gynecomastia, i.e. enlarged breasts, often irreversible. Balding on the head but increased hair growth on the chest, back, stomach, and legs. Change in your skin such as acne on the face and shoulders. Kidney problems resulting in increased protein content in urine. Kidney scarring may be an indication of focal segmental glomerulosclerosis. Okay. Muscles may grow asymmetrically, often leading to muscle weave tearing. Prostate cancer, it'll hurt every time you take a piss. And finally, the winner, liver failure resulting in jaundice and pruritic rash, and even fibrosis and cancer of the liver. Sounds like you're just drinking pure testosterone pretty much, which can be good for you. Like, it's something you definitely need to see a doctor about. It doesn't surprise me that the animals are using that stuff, but they should be a little more careful about it.
River, come here, quick!
Alright, I've got it. I'm inside. Come on, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so there's a lot of them. I'm not seeing any turrets or anything, but we need to figure out a way to unplug them. Oh, okay, you just going for it? We gotta be careful how we handle this. We don't want to put them in danger, you know? Are you trying to find your nephew?
He's here.
Where?
He's hanging in there. We made it. V, shut down the machine. Can't unlink Randy otherwise. Randy. 1052. I repeat, I've got a 1052 at a farm south of the city.
Poisoned, extremely high prolactin levels.
Yeah, relaying coordinates now.
No, several at least. Do it quick, damn it.
Oh, and watch for automated defenses outside.
Make it go boom.
Hurry. Gotta shut it off.
They're going to ask you how you came to know about this place, and like you might get kicked off the force for good, man. You've been doing all of this illegally, but alright. We are proud to present the second revised edition of Make It Go Boom, the only make-your-own explosives guide you'll ever need. The previous edition was a smash hit. However, just like in the previous edition, the authors and publishers bear no legal responsibility for any incorrect adherence to the production processes in this book, or even any correct adherence that results in an unexpected premature explosion. You want to play with pyrotechnics, you take the risk. There's a very high chance that Tony has rigged this entire farm to explode if we mess with it, so we have to be careful here. But also, I don't know if I'm like on a timer, whether all these other kids die or not. Okay, let me...
Shut down that damn contraption, V.
I know you want me to do it, but we have to be careful about how we handle this. Chemicals, the invisible killer. This fucking cartoon. That's it? We just turn it off? That's it?
Okay, all disconnected.
What if it kills them?
Could still be alive.
Right.
Okay, there's no one on this side. Can I not scan this kid? Still alive?
Whoa, easy there. You're all right now.
Okay. How come I can't scan them to know their identity?
Been dead a few days already.
Okay, well at least it's not my fault.
V, help me with Randy.
Give me a second.
It's okay. Don't be scared. We're here to help. A bit dehydrated, but you are gonna be fine.
V, help me with Randy.
What's happening?
Need to loosen this. Help me.
Yeah, they've got the same masks as the cows. You okay? Is he good? Oh. We're just going to skip out of there. Drinking a little coffee while Trauma Team is here. Who here has Trauma Team? Do Trauma Team work for the NCPD?
We did it, River.
Yep, we sure did. But I'm not about to leave it like this.
What do you mean?
The horror that bastard inflicted. Can't let it go.
What do you want to do? Do you want to blow this place up? What's your plan?
What do you want to do? Zero him?
Exactly. Squeeze the life out of him with my bare hands. Sick fuck has to die.
Boy. I know how you feel. And I kind of agree with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I have been killing a few people in the last few episodes, and I don't feel great about it. Like, I kind of regretted it afterward, like, because I set out into this game and I was very upfront. I didn't want to kill anyone. I wanted to do like a non-lethal playthrough. And, you know, when the scavengers kidnapped me, I ended up killing all of them. And I felt justified in doing so, but it did leave a bad taste in my mouth. When we saw the shivs, the scavs, who captured Saul, I also wanted to kill like everyone in the camp. And thankfully they had kind of despawned or like left, so I didn't get to do it. But I didn't feel good about it. And then like even the guy that kidnapped me, and like, you know, I shot him in the back, and it's like, and even with like the woodman, you know, I know he probably deserved it. And a lot of these people, like a lot of people in Night City are criminals and like hurt other people, kill other people, torture them, and they probably deserve some kind of punishment. But the idea of the non-lethal route was never really about whether killing is justified or not. It was just about, it shouldn't be up to me to make that choice, you know? And like, who is it up to? I don't really know, because I don't really believe in capital punishment either. Like, I don't think the government should be allowed to kill people. You know, there's always a small chance that maybe the court made a mistake, maybe the police made a mistake, maybe the person is innocent, and then like you kill someone who didn't do anything. But even if the evidence is damning, I don't know. It's a very, very difficult topic to navigate, and like I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I do think there should be punishment if you do like fucked up things to other people, but I just don't know. I don't have the answer. Like, they should be removed from society somewhat because you want to protect other people, but like, should you just kill them? I don't know. I just don't feel equipped to be making that decision, you know? And when you're the protagonist in a game like this, and you're so powerful, you have so many means to your disposal, you can so easily like just investigate all these cases, find a criminal, be the judge, jury, and executioner, decide to kill them for what they've done. Like, you know, just decide that you are able to judge this person, like you deserve. For some reason, you have the moral high ground necessary to judge whether this person deserves to live or die. And it's kind of par for the course in any video game. We always do it. Like, all the games have you kill a bunch of people, either because you play as like a soldier or a knight in an army, or even like just some kind of character in a world that doesn't really have that much law about it. But like, at worst, you're a mass murderer, and at best, you're like some kind of vigilante that kind of decides people's fate for them. And I've never really felt comfortable about that, because I don't like the idea of your hero, your protagonist, being a mass murderer. Even if all the people you killed deserved it and were bad guys or criminals or killers, or I still don't feel like as the hero you should have killed tens or dozens or hundreds of people like I did in like Red Dead Redemption, where I'd killed like close to 1,000 people by the end of the playthrough. Even if it's in self-defense. And I've gotten a few comments on the playthrough saying like, oh, really, you're gonna play Cyberpunk non-lethal? Like, why bother? You know, it's so silly. But I don't know, that's just how I roll. And I've deviated a few times from that in the playthrough so far, and like I always kind of regretted it. So yeah, I don't know. But then I can hear you say, well, look, if you don't kill these people, the police is not going to arrest them. You know, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. The scavengers, if you just knock them out, they're gonna wake up, they're gonna keep kidnapping people, torturing people, killing people, and you could have stopped them. So aren't all these deaths on you if you didn't do what you could to stop them? Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Like, from an ethical and moral standpoint, it is such a complex topic, whether to like kill or punish people who have done bad things. Because like, I do believe that everyone has the capacity for change. I do believe everyone deserves like a second chance and maybe can learn from their mistakes, maybe repent in the future. Does that take away what they've done? No, not really, but I don't know. It's very complex. But if we're gonna bring it back to this case here with River, it's very understandable why you would feel that way. Now, if we do nothing, like, he's already been captured by the police, and it's very likely that they're probably going to kill him anyways, right? If that guy Stevenson got crucified for killing a few people, surely the same thing will happen. Well, he probably won't get crucified, but surely they will condemn this guy to death. And I'm sure River has already killed some people in the line of duty anyway, so it's not like this one death would weigh on his conscience, but I don't think you should do it, River.
River, come on, man. It won't change anything. Anthony Harris is a sad sack of meat hooked up to a respirator now.
For how long? He has to die. It's the only way I'll be sure.
Stop. Gonna throw your life away getting revenge on a brain-dead vegetable?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're right. But it's driving me crazy not doing anything.
You didn't do nothing. We did all this. You saved these people, man.
Actually, got quite a bit you can do, River.
Yeah.
Joss, Randy, the kids. They're gonna need you now more than ever.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I mean, you could do both. You could go kill that guy and then... But, like, that's the thing. If you kill the guy... If you kill this guy while he's in custody... I don't know if this kind of stuff even matters in Night City because it's such a lawless land. But, like, I have to believe if you kill this guy while he's in custody and they catch you, not only will you get kicked off the force, you might get sent to jail. Like, I haven't heard anything about any jail in Night City so far. Like, do jails still exist? I guess they have to. Like, is there a jail in the proximity of Night City? But anyways, if you get arrested for this, not only will you lose your badge for good, but you might even go to jail and then you're not there to assist your family. So just go on with your life, man.
Forget about Harris. Take one day at a time. But rest first. Once your head's on straight again, give me a hollow. We'll talk.
Yeah. Need a little time to myself now. But then I'll call you. I will.
Hey, we're ready for evac. Are you riding along or not?
Really, V. Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
I know.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, no, I feel better about this. When he first said we have to kill him, like, my first instinct was to agree with him and be like, oh yeah, let's totally do it. Let's go and kill him. But the more I think about it, it's not worth it, man. There's always a chance the guy could wake up eventually, and then, like, what if he was to escape police custody? What if he was to do more of this? I don't know. But is it worth River throwing his life away? I don't think so. The hunt is complete. I guess we've done all we could here.
Area is secure. All witnesses questioned and victims are en route. Have Ramirez debrief with her boys here. They'll be gathering evidence till morning.
It is morning. It's 5 a.m. NCPD officers. So, like, did they... Because he did all this illegally, right? Like, he wasn't supposed to get the dreams. He wasn't supposed to come here. Like, he had been suspended, so he wasn't really supposed to investigate any of this.
Poor boys. All your years, ever seen anything like this?
8 years in the force. Nothing comes close.
Wow.
Beyond twisted.
And they must have seen a lot, too, in Night City. So the fact that this would be enough to, like, freak them out, that kind of tells you how weird this was. I hope I didn't miss anything, mostly. I kind of thought maybe we would learn more about, like, why he was doing it, but I guess you never do learn kind of why. You're just left to wonder. Can we not... Can't go inside? Okay, no, they've taped up the place for good. Well, I just hope we didn't miss anything. I wonder if we'll get any follow-up on this whole situation. I assume they've disarmed all these mines also. Can we get in there now? Or is it still closed? Can't hack the door either. Well... Yes, Pam?
The Basilisk. It's ready. Would you like to drive it?
Sure.
Sure. Be there soon.
Fuck V, it is awesome.
So I hear.
Mitch Anderson, what do you think? Oh, ain't she just a beauty? Drop by the camp, stills don't do her justice, and maybe you cheer up Panam. She didn't look like she needed any cheering up. She looked in pretty high spirits. Once you finally hit it big, always turns out you fucked something else up. Night City's golden rule. Panam got her Basilisk alright, but Soul's sure to toss her out before she even gets a chance to enjoy it. If you like this girl, now's a good time to have her back. I guess we're gonna go do that. The thing I'm worried about when it comes with the Basilisk is there's no real way to use the Basilisk without killing people, right? Because you're just gonna shoot this like massive caliber. So I don't know. Let's just drive across the fields. Straight line to our objective, the Aldecaldos. Why is this area hostile? Woo! Whoop, watch out, whoop, watch out. Whoop. I'm out here driving like Ace Ventura. Like a glove. Alright guys, I am here. What is up, fellow Aldecaldos? Not fellow, because I'm not one, but... What is up, fellow nomads? Careful where you point this gun. So, what's the deal with Pam?
Just a little more time. Yeah, you
Turn it into a goddamn rocket ship. I know.
I don't see Soul anywhere. He's probably not gonna be happy with this. But then again, when they asked him last time, he was like, yeah, just like prepare it. He didn't really fight that hard on it. Hey, Pam.
All ready to go?
Hey, V. No, not yet.
Carol still needs to check if Militech left any ice in the systems.
Corpos haven't shown up in person to report the loss?
No, I think we managed to keep them off our scent.
We
I
left the
doubt
trucks with
that.
the big Corpo logos down by the Raffin camp.
Oh,
Which was
pretty clever.
almost as much fun as leaving a bag of flaming dog shit on their doorstep.
Fuck, made it look like he just came back from a Corpo War tour. Nice touch.
Everything's fine. Clean as a whistle.
Are you sure? Because if there's ice in there, that would be really dangerous.
And Saul, what about him?
Nothing, for now. We're staying out of each other's hair.
Probably
So
for the
he's
best.
not planning a family council?
Of course he is. He just wants to keep me in the dark a while longer.
I know they want me to pilot this thing, and then a bunch of corpos are gonna show up, and they're gonna be like, oh, just shoot them. But then I'm gonna kill them. And I'm not supposed to do that. Unless they just send drones. I guess maybe they would just send drones.
Wonderful, isn't she? Let me show you the ropes.
Alright, let's see. But if I have to kill people, I'm backing out.
Always wanted to take one of these suckers for a spin.
Which is exactly how all those naive gonks landed at the front. Didn't even need to be recruited. They just showed you the tech.
Go on, hop in. Everything is set.
Alright. How do I get in? So this thing just floats? Oh geez, it's just floating. That's crazy. Oh, it's a one-seater. I thought it was like, oh no, okay, there's room for two. Here's Panam coming in ass first. So comfy.
All right, let's fire her up.
Oh, she took off
Hold
her
on to your
jacket.
head.
Replace filters every 3 weeks of active use. Do you know how to pilot this?
Damn it.
Anybody get this thing up and running earlier? Maybe you gotta...
Everything is dandy. Give me a moment.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? I don't think...
Oh, yes!
What if this was all a trap? And like this thing is programmed to
It's
start
not the latest
shooting
model, but
as soon as you
Mission
turn
Bob
it
did what they
on.
could.
No, and then you're gonna kill all the Aldecaldos and it's gonna be your fault.
What do you think?
Well, at least now I know why people call them coffins.
Yeah, it's
You
pretty
steer
tight in
directly
here.
from your seat. All you have to do is jack in.
What, no knobs, buttons, blinky doodads?
No, none. The impulse runs directly to your cerebral cortex.
Wow,
In a sense, the basilisk becomes an extension of your body.
that sounds dangerous.
It's like a mystical oneness.
I don't really like plugging things directly in my brain. It didn't go so well the last time I tried doing that, or the last few times. Last time I plugged into
What's
a
gotten
TV,
into you?
last time I put on the relic, last time I tried watching a brain dance. I've had multiple problems like jacking into something so far in this game where like it just took over my brain, or like I had some kind of accident, or like... So I've grown pretty wary of these things, but
Ever piloted anything like this?
look at her, she's so
No,
happy.
Why? Don't you trust me?
Can I still get out?
No.
Then I trust you. Oh, if it's so mystical and shit, why the co-pilot? Extra support?
I'll tell you once we're a bit further from camp. We'll practice.
Oh, you're gonna be shooting?
Okay. If you want full functionality in an engagement, you need a second person to handle sensory overload. One pilot steers, the other handles the gun.
And which are you doing?
It's oddly pleasant. You'll see.
Well, I'm not doing anything, so I assume you're piloting, which leaves me with the guns. I'd rather do the opposite. You control the guns, I will pilot. Can we not do that?
Okay. This will do fine.
God, it's so
A
bright
dry run
outside.
first. I'll disconnect for now.
Doesn't need 2 pilots?
Are you ready?
Can I choose which one I'm doing? Alright, sure.
Panam? Is this, as designed?
Neural synchronization doesn't happen at the snap of one's fingers. It'll be over soon. There. See?
Okay.
Starting to understand what you meant.
Warm up. Don't worry. I'm not gonna watch. Just put it through a few turns.
So accelerate, decelerate, we can strafe, rotate.
Soft ride. Seems a boat.
Fly right over any bumps. All types of terrain. Head towards that wreck.
So it's just floating. It's not flying exactly, it's more like just floating right above the surface.
All right. I can see you've grown bored. Now take her along the line of turbines. When I say so, swerve right or left.
All right.
It's very noisy. Like a big lump of iron.
Left. Very good. Keep her going. Yes! That's the way to do it.
You know, when I first saw these in the databank, I didn't think we were ever going to actually pilot one. I thought maybe we were going to fight
Right.
one.
Excellent.
I didn't think we were getting to
Now let's do some shooting. Stop and I'll activate the system.
I would
What's on
prefer
the
if you
menu?
did the shooting.
Don't get excited. The Basilisk is a cargo ship by design. But it should still be a good time. All right, blast those wrecks.
Jeez. We're being extremely loud. Someone's gonna come over and see what the fuck this is about.
Okay, practice is over. Good. Now I'm going to connect. It could feel strange.
Meaning,
Basilisk pilots have to be fully synchronized. That means our nervous systems will be linked.
Really?
okay.
It's as if you booked a room with 2 beds, but got a double bed with a blanket wide enough for half.
I should probably tell you there's already someone else in my brain, so it might have some side effects on you. Like, this might be dangerous for Panam if our nervous systems are connected while Johnny's in there. What if it messes her up?
Know exactly what you mean. Tell you later. Okay, let's try this.
Well, we don't have a
Guess I'll get
choice.
to know you better than I'd planned.
All right. Let me just say, it can be difficult at first. You'll experience feedback, sensory echoes as our systems overlap.
Probably comes naturally in combat.
Right. Starting now.
Oh, I can see myself. This is pretty intimate. I knew it.
They found us. We have to get back to camp.
They're rapping! Whole group of them, ready for a fight!
They're here too, Saul. In full force.
Take them out, then haul ass here and make yourselves useful.
I
We have to help the
don't want to kill people. I told you. I was scared this might happen. My game keeps like freezing up. Alright, I've tried restarting the game, see if maybe that was gonna fix it. I'm hoping it's not because of my new case where like maybe the fans and something about like either the CPU or the GPU like overheating or I don't know.
They found us. We have to get back to camp.
They're rapping!
I hope this isn't gonna be a thing now.
Ready for a fight!
They're here too, Saul. In full force.
Take them out, then haul ass here and make yourselves useful.
We'll go straight
So
to camp. We have to help the family.
I assume my only option is gonna be to kill these people. I wanna see if it's possible for me not to do that.
We're almost there.
Can I like get out of this thing? I can.
Those bastards are in for a surprise.
I can stun them,
Let's get
but stunning them does not kill them. Or does it? Maybe that's a non-lethal way, like you just stun them. Or maybe they're just getting killed by... Maybe they're just getting killed by the Aldecaldos. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep doing that and hope that it's like stunning them or pretend like it is. I see a lot of corpses on the map, but maybe they're just unconscious. It's just these two now. Maybe they just got killed by the Aldecaldos. Either way, my hands are clean. I did not kill these people.
Is everything?
Yes, you turned them to dust. Congratulations. It's time to talk.
I see them still moving. This guy's still moving, so I think we actually just stunned him. But yeah, I was gonna say, this is very intimate, like connecting our nervous systems. Like that sounds like something you would do, you know, in the bedroom. Are they dead? I can't take out my gun, so I'm not sure. Oh!
All of us, each on his or her own, must think first and foremost of what's good for the family.
Okay, surely we can go loot these bodies after they have this talk.
Come on, Saul. If I have to leave the
This
clan,
guy's still
please
alive.
just say so. Spare me another speech of yours at the very least.
I'm afraid you'll have to sit through a few more. Because from this day forward, you will lead this family.
by my side.
Really?
I will what?
I wish to do this properly, but fine. Have it your way. I was wrong. You were right. That's the truth. May it never happen again.
But I made a mess of so many things. You said...
I know, but I changed my mind. You risked everything for this family, not even knowing whether you'd be welcome the next day.
Okay. Okay. Well, many things will have to change.
Yes, and to start with, we need to leave this place, quickly. We can't wait for Militech to find us.
True.
Of course. I will prepare our route.
Wow. How about that? I mean, I did say that.
Congratulations.
The first times we
Terrible
met.
choice. I voted nay.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, my
Thanks.
relic is acting
I
up.
need to cool down, I think.
You know,
Will you
I
come
did
with me?
say that. I said maybe you should lead the Aldecaldos because it seems like you've got kind of the leading personality anyways. And it seems like most of the clan... Whoa, what? How'd that happen? It seems like most of the clan is behind you, so you might as well. And I was like, why don't you guys just elect a new leader? Like, just elect Panam to be your leader if you don't like what Sol is doing. I really did not expect Sol would just like that, make her the leader. I guess she's not the leader, she's the co-leader, co-manager, assistant to the regional manager, but still. I mean, I guess it's because, you know, she saved his life and like she took many risks for the benefit of the clan. And so Sol, you know, deep down, he just wanted what's best for the clan. So he did the right thing and recognized that she wanted what was best for them. Because this guy's still moving, I have to assume all of them are still alive. Maybe not this guy because he got ran over. If they're dead, it's not my fault. I did not kill them. That's gonna be a lot of loot. I'm just going to headcanon that this never happened, or like we shot them with stun grenades. They just got stunned and then they got up and they left, you know. That's that. I know it's probably not the case, just let me live with my delusion, please. Alright, that's not all the loot, but there's way too much, and I don't really care that much about loot anymore at this point. I already have so many components and like so many guns. Just standing next to this car in a very unlikely position. Hey, so are you happy? This is what you wanted, right?
And
you must be pretty happy.
Day. I feel as if I barely evaded a rapidly approaching train.
My relic is really acting up right now.
Close. I don't know if I could have done it without you. Come on.
Shit!
No,
Did
I'm
you
serious.
see the Basilisk in action?
We all owe you.
It blasted them
So
into
you can count on the Aldecaldos.
No squirming.
Always.
Lie still. I need to examine.
Good to know.
They won't dare
Thank
show
you,
their faces
Panam.
again.
If I ever want to go back to the nomad lifestyle, you guys will have me, right?
Nobody's behind the bar.
They could have been
That I
lower.
like.
That Basilisk had come around sooner. Panam missing from camp at such a critical moment. She'll have some explaining to do.
What is she
There?
to you? A
Lemonade?
seer? Hell, leave her alone. Are you about done? Moose has got a nasty ass gas too.
Lemonade's fine.
Alright with lemonade.
Suit yourself.
Is someone watching this meat on the grill? It's gonna burn. Thank you. A spunky
Happy
monkey.
endings.
I'm gonna miss our escapades. This looks more like an energy drink, but I don't know how much lemon
Gonna
there
miss
is
our
in
little
there.
escapades. Me too. On the other hand, though, who said this one was our last?
Hey.
V, look around. Look at them. They could be your family.
Panam, what do you...
Stay in camp. Join us.
Oh, you're inviting me in? Kind of want to be honest, but I'm kind of dying. Like, I probably should have told you. Me and Panam have gone on all these adventures, but I've never really been honest with her about the whole Johnny situation. I've told
Me?
Judy at this point. Maybe I should tell Panam. I'm honored, though. Like, the fact that I don't know how common it is for people to invite new people in their clans. I mean, it has to happen sometimes, right? Otherwise, they would just die out. But Like, how common is it for them to send this invitation? And how common is it to invite, like, an ex-nomad from a different clan? Like, maybe there's some rules about that? I don't know. Like, you guys know I'm an ex-backer and you're still willing to invite me, so I'm flattered.
What's
but
gotten into you?
I'd love to, but I can't. I guess by I can't, she means because of the relic.
I'd love to, Panam. I really would.
Mm-hmm. Here comes that damned butt.
But I can't. Not right now. Have to finish some things first.
All right, V. I shouldn't drop bombs like that on you right now.
It is a pretty big offer you're
I just thought,
making me.
Forget about it.
I'll think it over, I promise. I gotta go take care. Let me know when you move camp. Look, I'll think it over. Maybe if I manage to save my own life from this relic thing, then I can join you guys and just finally get away from Night City, you know, leave it all behind. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Maybe.
I'll think it over. I
Oh, good thing she's right there with us. Man, I just went through this with Judy. Now it's happening with Panam. I guess I won't have a choice but to tell her the truth. These relic malfunctions have been happening more and more. Yeah.
Panam.
She's gonna be like, what was in that
Relax.
lemonade?
Everything is okay. How do you feel?
Where are we?
You passed out. Completely. We took you with us.
Where?
We moved camp. You are safe. Everything is under control.
Oh, V.
This is your fault, you know?
V, you have to tell me what is happening. The blood. You were out for hours.
Wait, I'm bleeding?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna be honest with her for sure. I think she deserves that. I can think of worse things to wake up to than Panam's face.
V, talk to me.
Well, I've told Judy the truth, so I'm gonna tell you too.
Panam, it's getting worse. Every single day.
Okay, V, relax. Take it bit by bit. What is happening? Exactly.
Plus, this is the whole reason why I can't accept your offer, so you deserve the truth.
V?
It does scare me a
to
little
me.
bit. I don't want to, like, implicate you.
To tell you the whole truth, I'm afraid things won't be the same between us if I do.
V, cut the crap and tell me what's going on. I'm worried.
It's not really about Johnny Silverhand. It's more just about the tech itself.
Okay, so... You ever hear of the relic?
The Arasaka tech? Does something with personalities? I saw the ads. Sounds like some rich people scam, to be honest.
It's not bullshit. I've got a biochip in my head with one of those constructs. And the chip's damaged.
So take it out.
Well, it's gonna kill me if I do that.
Definitely not that simple. Relic's also keeping me alive, but...
So this is cyberpsychosis? Because if it is, I know people who...
No. The chip's data is infecting my neural connections. Got nothing to do with cyberpsychosis. I remove the relic. I die. If I don't deal with the construct, I die. Just trying to live with it. Survive, actually.
It's certainly not doing wonders for your health.
Well, now do you understand why I can't just accept your offer to join the clan? At
V?
least not yet.
Talk to me.
Are you having allergies, Panam? You're scratching that nose an awful lot.
I gotta go. Feeling better. Really.
Wait. I will go with you.
I thought I heard that voice.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, Mitch.
Finally. We were worried.
Took good care of your ride. She's over there.
Oh, thanks.
But you're not leaving us already, are you?
Is everything okay?
Much better now. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's nice to know I've got people I can count on.
See, you made yourselves at home already.
We do have some experience in this. This is a good place. We have greater control over the area. The rest will settle in quickly. But tell us, how are you? You scared us.
So where are you now? Oh, they're like way out in the fucking... like nowhere. There's nothing out here. Huh. Yeah, sure, I can stay for a bit. Thanks.
Thanks. I'll stick around for a bit.
Make yourself at home.
Remember, our offer still stands.
Thanks, guys.
If you need help, the Aldecaldos are here for you.
And that, at least, we can agree on.
If you need anything, you know where to find us.
You guys are so nice to me. It's really nice to feel welcomed here by all these people. You know, they don't really know me, but because we've...
Want me to walk with you?
Yeah. Are you guys planning a little bonfire again tonight? I wouldn't mind that. It was really nice the last
I know
time.
this area. Back from the old roots.
You really safe here, though?
For now, yes. Militech does not venture this far. And our vantage points really are much better.
Hey! Welcome back to the land of the living.
Thanks,
About
man.
time Sleeping Beauty decided to join us.
Hey.
Hey there.
It feels like I've kind of made a new family, you know? Especially for my V, who used to be a nomad. This must feel so familiar.
But you know, everything here, it is temporary. All of it. We will soon have to decide what comes next.
Well, that's just the nomad life, isn't it? Everything's always temporary. You never really stay in one place for too long, so... I assume you guys are kind of used to it by now. And you're keeping the Basilisk. You know, they may always come after you for this.
Back to what we were saying. I will not even pretend to understand. I don't think it has even sunk in yet. But I am serious. How can I help?
Honestly, I just don't know.
Honestly. Not a clue.
But there has to be something. Someone who can...
Remember Hellman?
Yeah,
the one
remember
who
that?
created the personality construct tech.
That was about that.
That's why you wanted to get him.
So I know you've already
But
helped
it
me.
was a dead end. Now I have to figure out where to go next.
You'll find a way. And once you do, let me know. I will help.
Oh, thanks,
this whole
man.
family will help. Saul was not joking. You understand?
I'll be fine. Thanks, seriously.
Thanks, Panam.
It's really nice to know I've got people I can count on. Queen of the Highway. I got the achievement to complete Panam's storyline. So I guess that was the final Panam mission. Can I join you guys around the bonfire for tonight? It's kind of late at this point. I wouldn't mind just staying a little bit longer. It's a nice little camp you've set up here. Got some kids up there. You guys should probably have like a guard near the Basilisk. You wouldn't want that to get stolen by the shivs. But I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. This was very nice. This was very nice.
How'd you do?
Hey there.
Sometimes I think about staying here a while longer. But then a city dweller happens upon us, and I reconsider.
Staying in California much longer?
We need the work. Preferably the more lucrative kind. No better place than Night City in that regard.
Yeah, that's where the
But
business
the nature
are.
of biz here is such that sooner or later you'll step on some bigwig's pinky toes.
That's the downside.
So we'll see how it goes.
You, Panam, and the cowboy. Now, that sounds like a story I want to hear.
Wouldn't call it a story so much as just another episode of what happens to folk traveling on the road.
Gonna spill or not?
Me and Panam were hauling cargo from San Francisco to Kansas for one of these so-called cowboys. That's what we call the owners of those huge sin meat farms. Kansas was riddled with them operations, but Panam never seen one. So we get there, we unload the cargo, some valves for boilers, doesn't matter. Stench in the air's unbearable. Panam's face is green, she's practically gagging. Then the owner struts over to us, cowboy hat in hand, about to say howdy, when Panam...
No.
Puked all over him.
Panam drenches his boots with that day's lunch.
Embarrassing.
I thought that was it, that we were screwed. But you know what the cowboy said? No need to bow, I'll just take a handshake.
No
Pretty funny.
wonder Panam instantly knew what you meant back at the AV.
See you later, Mitch.
Talk later then, I guess.
So you guys just chilling here? You've got some computers. Mind if I look? Mind if I take a look at this? The area is clear. We will remain in position for a while just to be sure, but it looks like the Raffins have hightailed it, probably licking their wounds in some cave. One thing though, Sol, they are sure to have position lookouts in the area. Could even be watching the camp as we speak. Tell everyone to keep their head on a swivel, especially when they leave the camp and take the roads less traveled. Militech won't give up from Seoul to Panam. Take a look at this. Got it on one of their frequencies. Unfortunately, they're using dynamic encryption, so we won't squeeze out more than this. But it might be enough. They won't let us go, Panam. We have to pack up, move ASAP. Militech said, prepare the drones. I want a high-res still of every last pebble in the Badlands. When we track them down, we'll send a strike team. But make sure you square things out with the NCPD and the media vultures beforehand. All they have to do is look the other way. So they could have planted this for us. Could just be a scare tactic. But you're right, I wouldn't risk it. Looks like we'll have to head down south sooner than we planned to. We are done here. From Seoul to Rahima Ackerman. Dear Rahima Ackerman, I will keep this short. I inform you that the Aldecaldos are exerting their rights to terminate cooperation with Biotechnica with immediate effect. I understand you will have to attribute some reason to this in one of your corporate spreadsheets. Let us just put it down to a conflict of interest as well as ensuring a clean conscience for the entire family. I wish you the best of luck in carving up whatever is left of this country into even smaller pieces. Yours faithfully, Soul. It's very nice, very polite and backhanded. Probably the best you can give them. And we can't talk to Panam, so... We've got Hutch Spindler here, their trusty Ripper Doc. Anyone else we can talk to?
Yes? What's up?
Gun Merchant, they do still have a fast travel here as well.
No,
Hey,
I
Cassidy.
read, because only fiction's capable of conjuring up any kind of sense about this world.
I hear you. Kind of agree with that. That's why I play video games on this channel instead of worrying about, you know, the state of the world. I do love how the Aldecaldos always have their little bonfire going. They always just sit here and listen to music. It's very nice. There should be an option to roast marshmallow. Just roast a marshmallow here. Well, I guess this puts an end to the Aldecaldo chapter of this game. Now, there is a thing I want to do. And like a few episodes ago, a bunch of people in my comments were telling me to go back in the tunnel where we fought, what was his name? Nash with Panam. They said, go back in that tunnel, you missed something there. You know, I don't usually want people giving me tips or anything, but because multiple people told me the same thing, I assume it's something like pretty important, so... But I don't remember exactly where it was. It was near the hotel. Yeah, Sunset Hotel. It was like very close by, I think like there. So I will fast travel and we're gonna try and go see what was in that tunnel. I don't know if it's like a side quest or something. It might have been a side quest that isn't marked on the map, because I was wondering if those existed, and then a few episodes ago, you remember that quest with Mitch? Like the funeral for Scorpion? That was not marked on the map. I just happened to walk in that direction and see Mitch there and talk to him. But I looked back while editing the video and it was not marked on the map, so like I could have easily just missed that whole quest. And which worries me. I'm really worried now that like I might miss other quests, but I guess you guys will let me know if there's anything like important that I missed down in the comments. And this thing might be one of those. So it was like in a tunnel close to here. Let me call my car. It's just I don't remember exactly where it was. Is it there? It was in the tunnel. Yeah, that does look like the place. Because I remember when we came out of the tunnel, Sunset Hotel was like right there. So there's like a quest in here. Or something. Maybe a... Yes?
Hey, V. Michael called. Before sundown. Out front of the Mega Tower. Gonna be there?
Ooh, it's happening.
Of course I will. See you then.
Alright, it's happening. This might be the final Judy quest, so maybe we'll finish 2 quest lines in one day. Could you imagine that? Oh, there's some stuff in there. What is that? It's the Mercmobile? Boasts a rip-roaring engine, making it the most powerful street-legal car allowed on Night City roads, and perhaps the best-looking too. Really?
Well.
Mercman returns against once more forever? What? Shit, V. Even the two of us put together aren't as fucked in the head as this guy. Sorry, man. I mean, fuck the cave shit, just look at those manifestos on justice in this town. Choom really thinks Night City can be saved. Still, whatever our murky friend's missing in the sanity department, he makes up for with his excellent taste in fine automobiles, and hey, he's not the only one who loves a good ride, am I right? Is this like a Batman thing? Like a Batman parody? This is like his Bat Cave hidden in a tunnel, and he's got like the Batmobile. Thermoactive, tear-resistant techie shirt. I hear with the new cyberware they're coming up with in Chiba, you're gonna be able to cram your body with more options than a frickin' Zetatech Aerodyne. Last guy in here, he wanted me to build him a cyber hand that had a built-in... Ah, fuck. You don't want to know. People want the weirdest stuff these days. If you can get parts, I can fix it. Count on it, Chumbata. Mr. Ice, head of design techniques. Okay. Recon grenade. Katana. Some shitty gun. Read this every day. Never give up. Remember your purpose. Don't be afraid. There's nothing there. That's what they always told me. But the night my parents were murdered... Okay, it is a Batman reference. I knew I had seen something in the dark of that night. I searched for it a long time, cloaked myself in the darkness, learning it, understanding it, merging with it. I realized in its depths, where light cannot escape, there was only one thing to fear, myself. I became the shadow. I became vengeance. I became the man Night City doesn't deserve. I became Mercman. I delivered the vengeance, destruction, and justice necessary to save this dying city from itself. And I will do so until the day my heart no longer beats inside my chest. Okay. Okay, Batman. So, do we just get to own this now? We just get to use... Oh, that was it? That's the whole job? So we just have this car now. Ooh. I mean, it looks pretty similar to the one I already have. It might be the same kind. Right? Isn't that the same car? Yeah, it's a refilled Caliburn, but it's specifically the Mercmobile. So it's the same car I already had, it's just a different skin. It has the same stats also. Alright. Except this one's black instead of white like my other ones. I'll take it. Sure. Whoa. I don't know if it has like any differences. Was this the thing you guys wanted me to find? Is there more in the tunnel or is it... No, because I can see it's the same area we were in. I guess that was the thing I was supposed to find. Are you supposed to find this the first time you come here or like... I don't know. Woo! It feels very fast. I don't know if it's like faster than the other one, but it feels really fast. Alright, well, before we go and check on Judy, I will drop by my apartment because I haven't been there in a while. So let me just find a fast travel point somewhere. Woo! Yeah, this is a really fast car, damn. Alright, let's drop by the apartment so I can get changed. You know, I haven't looked through here since the first time, like in the very first episode that I came here. Ooh. Feed the cat. Feed the cat. Somebody feed the cat. He only eats the prescription cat's cup with tofu tuna. The label says cat food. And you gotta mash it up for him a bit and then stick it in the zapper for exactly 17.5 seconds. And if he doesn't eat it, then add a little splash of Nicola. But be careful, if you add too much Nicola, he just barfs it right back up. Anyway, just say pss, 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 and he'll come running. Ah, we can leave food here. I guess I have cat food on me right now. You better get to it because these cockroaches might eat it if you don't. Ooh. Is there a cat around here? I don't see a cat. I've never seen a cat in this building, but maybe if we come back later, he's gonna be here. You're still messing with this person? Stop! Fucking... Stop this! Oh, message from River. Hey V, I'm gonna go visit Randy in the hospital and wanna buy him a present. Got any tips? How should I know? He's not my nephew. How about a new record? Some fresh tunes might cheer him up. I mean, I don't really know, but this is kind of like a nonchalant answer. I'd rather at least give him a suggestion. He does seem to be into music, so... Good thinking. How about you? How are you holding up? I'm alright. Question is how you're handling all this. Been a roller coaster of a ride lately, so biz as usual, I guess. You? Managed to unwind yet? Which beer are you on right now? XD. How talkative of me. This doesn't seem to fit any other message that V usually sends. This one feels more concerned about him. How are you handling all this? But this one is so funny. I don't know what to say. Managed to unwind yet? Which beer are you on right now? Am I calling him like alcoholic? I don't want to do that. I'm alright. Still haven't decompressed after everything, but at least I'm not worried sick. Randy's alive and that's all that matters. What if I said you didn't have to? We should celebrate. Just you, me, somewhere chilled, laid back. What do you think? Winky face. How unusually flirty from V. How's your ride? Still in one piece? Banged it up pretty bad. These are my choices? Asking about his car? Or like sort of flirting, little winky face. How bold. I don't know, I do feel much closer to River after the whole ordeal with his nephew. I don't know if I feel like that way about him though. Like, we still barely know each other. I've only seen him twice. And they weren't exactly romantic circumstances, so... I don't know. How's your ride? Doc says she's in critical condition, but she'll pull through. Alright then, take care, Riv, and tell Randy I said hi. See you later, and if you need anything, just holler. I kind of want to say both of these. I want you to tell Randy... Well, Randy doesn't know me, so he doesn't care. But if you need something, just message me and I'll help you, for sure. You need to get some self-respect, girl.
Place. Thank you.
I can't keep doing this for you. Like, you need to start standing up for yourself. This is the second time I see this happening. I swear. Is the cat there? No cats. Okay, I'll have to come and check up on this cat in the future. Maybe my iguana has hatched by now. Who knows? Nope, still an egg. Is this thing like ever going to hatch? I don't even know. Let me try on that new tank top I just found. That's not bad. I think that might replace my white shirt I've been using this whole time because it gives me a bit more of an opening. I wish I had like a purple version of this jacket, but I've never found one. This is the only one I've found so far. Maybe if I go to sleep and then maybe the cat will be there? But I'm also supposed to go meet Judy tonight, so... I'm going to drop by Victor real quick. I need to change up my cyberware a little bit. Mitch Anderson, I needed that. Take good care of Scorpion's things, okay? Don't want them ending up in some seedy pawn shop. Yeah, of course. I will take care of that little Mortal Kombat Scorpion figurines. Can I get a new tarot reading from Misty? No, she's still praying. Maybe another time. Also, you might notice there's a little something different about my V. As I mentioned at the very beginning of this playthrough, I am a huge fan of Gunham, Battle Angel Alita. And so my close friend Audrey, who's been getting really into this game and actually started making mods for the game, she was kind enough to make me some custom cheek plates for my V, just like Gally from Gunham. So, and they look great. I'm really happy about that. So I want to say thank you, Audrey, for that. Really appreciate it. It also means I took out like the cyberware she had over her nose so that we could see it a little bit better. And I had to take out some of the piercings as well. Actually, I was looking through the scar options and I noticed this little dot here. I wonder if maybe this is supposed to be in reference to when Dex shot you in the face. Like, could this be the scar that Dex left on your head when he shot you? I almost want to give it to her and be like, oh, this is, you know, this is the scar she got from being shot by Dex. Because if I remember right, you get knocked out, you're on the ground, and like he pretty much shoots you right in the face. So like the location would be, I guess, the right one. And so I kind of want to give it to her just to fit the canon of the game. Oh, she's also got the little screw earrings, just like Gally and Gunham again. So instead I gave her the neck cyberware. Instead of the one I had on the nose. So I think she looks pretty great. And another thing is I also got myself a mod that gives her the necklace that Misty gives us, which it's very, very strange that the game doesn't have you wearing the necklace by default. Because like they give it to you in a cutscene and then like sometimes your V will be looking at it as if she's wearing it. And so I'm surprised you don't always see it on the model, or at least that they don't give you an option of wearing it. So instead I just got a mod that makes it so the necklace is visible. It does unfortunately replace my glasses, so I won't get to wear my nice little purple glasses anymore, but also the glasses would have kind of hidden the cheek plates anyway, so a bit of an updated look for this second half of the game. Some people have told me that I'm not even halfway through this game, and like I find that very hard to believe because I feel like I've done a whole lot. I have to be at least halfway through this game, right? Right? I don't know. I do wish I could still wear the glasses, but other than that, really happy with the look of my V. She looks great. The Violet Phantom, baby. Also, I've got a level, so let's put it in reflexes. That will bring us to a nice rounded 15 in all of these. New ways to exit vehicles. That could be fun. You can double tap to jump out or slide out. Oh, sure. That sounds fun. Let's do it. All right, Pisces. Go to Mega Building H8 in the afternoon. I'm really worried that Maiko is going to betray us. I hope it's not the case. I'm really worried about that. Oh wow, we can get a second heart. It costs 30 cyberware, but you get all your health back when it reaches 0. So you get like a second life. But it can only activate once every 240 seconds. That's pretty cool. Let's get that. I mean, most of the time when I die is because I fucked up and like I should probably just try again anyways, but still. All right, let's go meet up with Judy. Let's get this Cloud's business done and over with. All right, let's do this. Wait until the afternoon. Well, it's only 1 a.m. right now, but we'll wait, I guess. So I'm meeting with Judy, right? I really hope Maiko doesn't betray us. I mean, even if she does, I'm sure we can find some way to succeed in our mission still, but like, I don't want that to happen to Judy, you know? It would put her in a really awkward situation. Meet with Judy and the dolls.
You ready?
Roxanne, good thing you're here. You nervous? Right, so we're here for a Romy.
V, get it together. You nervous, Tom?
How'd you know?
First time you've done anything like this. Just imagine you're doing what a doll does, just different program. You're great at that. So glad you came.
Mulled it over in my head. Y'all were right. Sometimes the only rational course of action is a kick in the nuts and a bullet between the eyes.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Any idea how I can get to Hiromi?
Pulled the blueprint, got it all figured out. Okay, not all, but we're good on the penthouse. Best bet's to access it from the service level. Got a way in from there.
Just remember, let the behavioral chip do what it wants. Got no time to deliberate.
Can they even stop it, even if they wanted?
Just follow your instincts. Freeze, tense up even for a second. Could cost you your life.
Look at me giving them advice and like acting like the leader. Like I've done this a million times. I mean, I've gone on other missions, but I can't really know what they were going through. Like they're using the doll. Like they're using the doll chip to help them fight, so it's a strange... I hope Maiko is not fucking betraying us.
And Maiko? Where's she?
Meeting with Hiromi to avoid raising any suspicions.
Or to
She'll make him stay
sell us
put
out.
until we're in.
Okay. Well, we don't have a choice. We have to trust her.
All right. We going in? Let's do this.
Anything you want to add, Johnny? La 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 la. Just a bunch of joy toys, bunch of dolls. Headed to Clouds.
The district, formerly designed as an oasis of luxury, has become a den for violent gangs and drug addicts. Kang Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of...
Johnny just wanted to be part of things.
After us. Go straight to Clouds.
About fucking time.
The city government has openly considered selling the...
Stay sharp. Gang goons might be lurking.
In a symbolic gesture, provided that Kang Tao demonstrates commitment to eradicating the district's criminal presence.
I'm seeing enemies already. Oh, okay, so we're not supposed to be here. Okay.
Got a jack into the panel on the other side. Can you take him out?
Of course I can. This is why I'm here, baby. This is my specialty.
What?
Why are you guys still here?
I'm a soldier, not a fucking handyman.
Okay, this guy She needs to turn around. I still got Skippy as my gun.
Meet you by the panel.
Alright, easy. The fucking like spiky legs are so freaky. I wish you could equip your V with that. Can you imagine? That would be cool.
Everyone all in position?
Tom and Roxy should already be at Clouds. We go on Maiko's signal. They'll mop up security, you deal with Hiromi. But first, you gotta get into the penthouse.
What's all these? I've never seen these before. Fingers MD. Clinic Medbay Repair. Services about me. Schedule. Something broken? Gears creak and sparks fly when they shouldn't? Don't worry, Dr. Fingers will take care of it. I offer comprehensive care options for implant repair. I can fix everything, and if something has really outlived its use, I can find you a low-cost alternative. Tired of your boring Ganic arm and leg? You've come to the right place. I'll replace any organ or limb so quick and painlessly you won't even notice. Anesthesia charged extra. Ah, my favorite field of medicine. I have a good eye for beauty and know just how to achieve it. After just a few moments on my operating table, you go from being a lackluster nobody to an irresistible sex kitten. Trust me, I'm a professional. Are you, Fingers? Are you, though? About me. I'm Finn Gerstad, a Ripper Doc who's passionate about his craft. Not only do I treat bodies in need, but I see things no one else sees. I believe in the personal touch, that's why I nurture real relationships with my clients. My patients always come back to me because they know they can count on Finn. I never leave anyone behind. My work is first my passion, then my living. That's why I never kick up a fuss if someone wants to pay me in kind. We can always work something out. I was born and lived all my life in Japantown, right here in Night City. Why go looking for greener pastures when you have the Chrome Eden that is Night City and its beating heart, Japantown? Ever since I was little, I've been fascinated by implants and always asked myself how much of the human body can be replaced by chrome, where the human ends and the machine begins. I learned by craft from the one and only Harold Hunter as an apprentice until Harold was sadly murdered. He was killed by bad people and not out of revenge. Harold never hurt a hair on anyone's head, trust me, I knew him. Okay. Schedule. Right leg repair, eye adjustment, tits exchange, tits reduction, motor function adjustment, right hand repair number 16, spinal fluid replacement, vaginoplasty, knee joint installation, penis enlargement, joint adjustment, both legs, tits enlargement. He's got a busy day. Ho ho. How come I've never had access to all of these on my computer? Ho ho. Well, it's right at your fingertips. Can you feel it? At Ho Ho, we offer everything a night-crawling connoisseur of kabuki could ever dream of. Both floors of our casino are packed with card games, pachinko machines, and roulette tables. Bets start from a minimum, but there's no maximum. At Ho Ho, you don't need a fat cred chip to win big. Thirsty from all the excitement? Our bar offers a wide variety of drinks and liquors for every taste. Thirsty for company? We have the full gamut of guys, gals, and everything in between, in all shapes and tones. Thirsty for an unforgettable life experience? Try our brain dance stations. Access to this floor is restricted to VIPs only. Games. At Ho Ho, we offer classic card games, poker, blackjack, roulette tables, slot machines, and pachinko. To start playing, exchange your eddies for chips at the dealer. Players who are caught cheating cannot exchange their chips for eddies and probably will get beat up and kicked out. Brain dances. Customers looking for other forms of entertainment have at their disposal brain dance stations with a rich selection of erotic and smutty BDs. If you can't find what you're looking for, talk to one of our casino employees. Because we offer brain dances on demand. 3 mouths, 1 desire. They say you shouldn't double dip, but who says you can't triple dip? Wet dream. Do you want to dream of being a butterfly, or be a butterfly dreaming of being you? In the land of Hypnosa, anything is possible. Pleasures of Night City. All the pleasures and delights Night City has to offer in a single place. Now isn't that convenient? Here you'll find every pleasure and entertainment you can think of, from the 7th circle of hell to the pillow-soft meadows of heavenly bliss. Explore Night City and its carnal secrets. Discover a world of hidden pleasures. Come to Clouds and let us fulfill your every desire. Get your head out of the sand, come to Clouds. We'll make all your earthly fantasies come true. Clouds in Mega Building H. Hague. We can't wait to please you. Nightlife. Riot. A club with a history and the most important stage in Night City. Its solid sound system means that even stars like Lizzy Wizzy, the Rubicones, and the Cartesian Duelists have played here. The beer is good and the bathroom floor looks like a Pollock painting under a UV light. What's not to like? Dicky Twister, your friendly neighborhood gay bar. It's got everything you need: cheap drinks, unpretentious atmosphere, loud music, and customers who may or may not be getting quickies in the back room. Jeez. Alright. Whether you're just getting your feet wet, undecided, or testing the waters, Dicky Twister has got you covered. The Totentans Club. A club run by the Maelstrom Gang. Underground bands regularly gig here, mostly of the screaming till your throat bleeds variety. Brawls and mosh pits crushes aren't uncommon and really add to the club's atmosphere. You know, if you want to die. 7 Hell. If 7 Hell makes you want to be whipped by demons, buried in shit, or be boiled in blood, you'll be sorely disappointed and probably need help. Naming aside, the club is something for every dedicated sinner, whether it's pure lust, dirty vices, or glorious punishment. Ooh, give it to me. Okay. Empathy. The next level if you're looking for braindance sessions and live striptease. The club's name is a misnomer. If you're a delicate snowflake, better head on over to Lizzie's bar. Empathy offers straight-up hardcore porn, so forget about filling that gaping hole in your soul with anything other than something. Brain dances. Purveyors of brain dance are like ramen shops. You don't have to look far to find them. There are too many to include, so we're curated the best selection for you right here at PNC. A special shout out to Lizzie's Bar, the club with the highest quality erotic scrolls in the city. The virtues are polished to perfection, fresh in content, and always keep you coming back for more. Lizzie's Bar in Kabuki. Jig Jig Street, Night City's very own red light district. Besides the delicious assortment of joy toys, you'll find an entire banquet of other erotic items, aphrodisiacs, toys, and more. Night City's #1 spot to pre-game. Jig Jig always adds the kick you need to every night out. Just watch out for goons lurking around the streets. You never know when a local tiff might end up into a street brawl. Dive into a world of delight. And we can log in. Huh. Shuttle Duck. The Shuttle Duck. First BD Joy House order, no registration, GNF welcome. Immersive fetishes you want or don't even know, we have everything. Sex, murder. Find heaven and hell in Shuttle Duck. EXP ecstasy of murder, be a god, have unimaginable power, given to emo vortex, relive sickest thoughts, ever scroll domination, endless orgasms. That's not a sentence. Give in, you know what you want. Find the fear that cleanses you. Blood orgies, long exposure, out of body, meta orgasm. Oh jeez. Red Room. Red Room, world, blood, ecstasy, suffering, fucking hot, fucking. For those with real taste, young corpo drug kidnap, and you can download the data. Malware blocked. Of course it's fucking malware. For those with real taste, amateur, murder, knife, real feel. For those with real taste, boy doesn't know it's the big sleep. Illegal and NUSA, details only on deposit. Forced oversized implants. Ugh. Cyber throat, asphyx, brutal spanking, high-end chrome. Whew. Hard candy. Forbidden delights, you get the point. POV victims, emotions, murderers, jacked into her cuts, eyes, digs, insanity, mixed sensations, pain, ecstasy. Foreign torture, military plunders, village. Like, none of these are sentences. They're just keywords. Victims, murderers, connected experiences, all in jungle hours of material, amputations, electrocution, never-ending trip. Wants to escape, can't forces. Broken hopes, desires to escape, unique quality of experiences. Illegal death penalty victim. Masochist breaks own pain boundaries, innocence lost. Pain tears submission. Lalix command broke her dignity and more. Gone darker. Rough hard, how every configuration should be. Dick whispering. Dick whispering, praying mantis cuts your balls. Non-implanted sex with implanted humiliation, sensory feedback loop, super strong celebrity scandal. Martin fucks all hoes for you. Thank you, Martin. That's very nice. Popular Martin does it every which way, guilt tripping, connecting different gender implants, strangles himself, dies. Please tag yourself. Which one are you? Vagina dentata seduces young gullible. Crazy shit streets, Night City, she knows they don't revenge after years, the basement, no rules. Trippy vortex, tits and dicks. Can't move you, give the orders, choose electricity, water. Send us your work and make money. Your imagination is the only limit. Whew, that was something. US Cracks. Say hello to the sensational musical trio of your dreams. The girls of US Cracks, Us Cracks, are as sweet as strawberry cupcakes and as feisty as wild tigresses. They love to dance in the glow of neon and fill chrome-studded stadiums with the melodious sound of their screams. They have hearts of gold, fabulous dreams, and they never give up. But be careful, they also love to go a little bit cuckoo on stage, so best to keep your distance if you don't want to be sliced into bite-sized chunks. They've already taken over Asia, Australia, and Europe. Now they've set their sights on conquering America. Purple Force, Red Menace, Blue Moon. With their forces combined, Us Cracks music is electrifying laser pop fans around the world. Don't believe it? Go to one of their concerts and see for yourself. Rawr. Discography: Chainsaw Lollipop, Metaru Bani, Watashi no Unicorn, Miss U 1790, Pon Shit. 2077 tour. Us Cracks are coming in like a storm. These girls are sweeping whole cities, countries, and continents off their feet. They're going to Yokohama, Tokyo, Osaka, Seoul, Sydney, Mumbai, Berlin, Paris, and Night City. Red alert, tickets to our Night City shows are going fast, so make sure to pre-order yours today. Who would want to see the words sold out instead of our favorite trio? Meet the band, Blue Moon, the poet of the band, always lost in thought, and the most adorable of the three. In her free time, she writes poems and munches on dorayaki. Color blue, blood type A. What does she like most about America? Feeders. They're super duper kawaii. Red Menace, a combative girl with fire flowing through her veins. She collects katanas and computer games. It's best not to get in her way unless you want your ass kicked. Color red, blood type B. What does she like most about America? Rocker boys. Duh, total studs. And Purple Force. Sensible and decisive, a natural-born leader. Her passions include expensive tea and meditation. She's always the peacekeeper when the other girls get into a fight. After all, purple is a mix between red and blue. Color purple, blood type O. What does she like most about America? Hamburgers, they're delish. Okay. Got a page for Kerry Eurodyne, the ex-Samurai member. Rockabor, star, charismatic guitarist and vocalist, a legend. Kerry Eurodyne is this era's undisputed king of real rock. Adored by his fans, praised by his critics, respected by his rivals. For years he's been riding a wave of popularity, resulting in instantly sold-out concerts and record-breaking plays of his songs. I feel like maybe I've read this before. His career started in, I think I read it as a shard. His career started in the underground punk band Samurai until he says, "One day I just decided to grow up." Beginning his journey to true fame, Kerry went solo. The rest is history filled with explosive sounds, unforgettable lyrics, Richter scale breaking stadium concert, and countless hits. Sounds like he made it big after leaving Samurai. Johnny would be proud, maybe? I'm not sure. Kerry Eurodyne's career soared under the wings of MSM. From the moment he signed, thus began the golden age of Kerry Eurodyne. Month after month of topping the charts with hit singles like Holding On, or Scream and Whisper. Perfectly choreographed, spectacular concert tours. How could anyone forget the Chrome Zeppelins in Memphis? And unprecedented artistic heights reached. The rocker boy lives in his beloved Night City and is currently working on his latest album, brought to you soon by SF. Wait, isn't this the guy that Johnny talked to in the flashback just before leaving? He looked around like 20 maybe at the time, and that was 50 years ago, so he must be like 70 now? He probably doesn't look like this, right? That doesn't look like a 70-year-old guy. Discography. From his debut album False Terrorist to the mystical Aether, the hits Spiral Distortion, and the surprisingly conceptual Persuasion of the Undecided, all the way to the controversial Second Conflict, Kerry Eurodyne's music is a masterpiece of rock with uncompromising lyrics, sounds and ideas that brings everyone together, no matter their ideological or spiritual creed, a one-size-fits-all. That sounds like it's really just pop music that doesn't really take a stance on anything, like he's the ultimate centrist almost. Johnny would not be proud of that. Kerry Eurodyne is one of the last crazy prophets of rock. His songs are savage, his lyrics provocative. Are they? Here it says his ideas bring everyone together, so that doesn't sound very provocative. In an era where everything has become a copy of a copy of a copy, Eurodyne remains one of a kind. This isn't music for teeny boppers. Eurodyne makes music for people whose veins flow with real rock and roll. Persuasion of the Undecided is a masterpiece, period. Every time I listen to that album, I uncover new layers of meaning. It could even be the pinnacle of Kerry Eurodyne's artistic achievement. It's a story, painted in brutal brushstrokes and chrome noise, of a country that has faded out of existence before our own eyes. It's about freedom, whose taste evaporates from our lips like a distant memory. It's about a man who gives up his whole life to pursue his ideals, only to discover they were all lies. Anti-Music Magazine. An album about hopelessness? A lullaby for those on the verge of suicide? Or maybe a subtle joke about a rocker boy too edgy for his time? The problem with a clear-cut interpretation of Aether is paradoxically also the record's greatest strength. Until now, fans on the net have been debating what kind of story his album is telling. An artist couldn't dream of anything more. Hats off, Eurodyne. You'll always be our prince of the Aether. Second Conflict is clearly inspired by events from the rocker boy's life, like every record ever made, but here the references to the corporate wars and the brief, tumultuous friendship with Johnny Silverhand is Eurodyne at his most confessional. His nightmares and failed dreams laid bare for all of us. Hit play and indulge yourself in a cathartic, macabre listening experience of a lifetime. Concert tour. This is a lot of reading. Kerry Eurodyne is currently working on a new album. The moment it's ready, you'll get all the details about his newest concert tour. Can't wait for Kerry's new concert? Here's what fans had to say about the last tour. Kerry kicked ass! And those Zeppelins at the end, immersive as fuck. Kerry's never sounded better. I was right in front of the stage, golden circle. I think I even caught some of Kerry's spit. I haven't washed myself to this day. He played all his hits, but they were so different live that I almost didn't recognize them. And the controlled chaos on stage. You can see Kerry's got his finger on the pulse when it comes to the latest trends. It was like being in the presence of a god. Alright, so his fans are very intense. Legendary, controversial, scandalous, latest album tour, Second Conflict. Now on BD, just feel it for yourself. Oh dude, it would be so cool to just have a BD of a concert, like instead of having to travel there and like being in the crowd, you just put on the BD. Is this really cool like VR experience of you being at the concert? That would be awesome. I'm surprised that's something we haven't really done with the VR headset yet, it seems. We've used it for games and like a little bit for porn, but I don't know if they've done it where like you're on the stage with a band. Like that would be really cool. To be at a concert, but like as if you were on the stage with the band, it would be really fun. The Braindance edition of Kerry Eurodyne's unforgettable Memphis concert from his last tour, featuring the full performance with the chance to choose your place, golden circle, pit, bleachers, bird's eye view, drone view, or even Kerry's POV, including custom-tailored sensory pathways that enhance your audio-visual experience. Additional exclusive material only available with this release, a day trip to shoot Kerry's music video, and a walk through Kerry's villa in North Oak. So he lives in North Oak. We might actually run into him at some point. Never before seen material. For fans. Interview with Carrie. Vanda Miles. Why don't you like to remember your samurai days? Frankly, I don't remember a lot of things in my life, mostly because they were boring. And yet your difficult friendship with Silverhand keeps coming back. Maybe there's an interesting story hidden there? Vanda, trust me, I'm not hiding anything. I know because I was there, because I knew him. So the song Like a Broken Record isn't about your split from Johnny and the band? No. Who then? About this guy, real asshole. You don't want to hear about him. Facts and myths. Is it true that Kerry Eurodyne will never play an arena again? False. Kerry never said he wouldn't do another arena concert. What he meant was... Alright, the sound effects are really annoying right now. Kerry never said he wouldn't do another arena concert. What he meant was that he dreams of going on a more intimate small club tour. But hey, fans are the most important, and if they only want to see him on the big stage, let us know. Is it true that Kerry was mistakenly classed as a terrorist after the AHQ bombing, and that's where one of his album titles comes from? False. Kerry denies this and has declined for further comment. Thus spoke Kerry. You wouldn't want to hear the demo versions of my songs. They'd mess you up. They're a bit too raw, too real. What an edgelord. Yeah, that's why I give them orgasmic melodies and produce the shit out of them so you can dive right into them and come out in one piece, and then come back for more. Lots of people at different times announce the end of my career. I guess it's nice I get to mark the end of each new era. Every time they prophesy my doom and every time they shout Hallelujah when they're wrong. It's Blast from the Past, in which we bring you the lyrics of Kerry's #1 hits. We've saved the best for last. Here's Kerry's timeless classic, user-friendly. Go ahead, sing your heart out. And then there's the lyrics of the song. Full body conversion. The Soviet Center for Conversion is a facility that offers safe and reliable FBCs, full body conversions. Every year we carry out close to 250 such procedures. It is our privilege to make the great achievement of Soviet science available to all citizens of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and foreigners, with exceptions, regardless of one's state of health. Where are FBC procedures conducted? Located in Abakan in Siberia, the Soviet Center for Conversion is directed by Dr. Boris Borisovich, that's quite a name, Boris Borisovich Fedorov, whose knowledge and experience defies ordinary praise. He is best known for outfitting over 1,000 miners at once for labor in harsh conditions. How to pay for a FBC? You have two options. The first consists of signing up for our FBC waiting list and pledging to carry out manual labor in a Siberian mine. Applications will be assessed on a case-by-case basis. The second option consists of cash payment in Soviet rubles. Please note that FBC procedures conducted within the USSR are less expensive than in Japan or the former USA. Why? Soviet technology is much more advanced, with proven reproductive facilities operating around the clock at the SCC in Abakan. There is one more thing to read, but I think I always have access to this one on the other computers, and I'm really tired of reading, so I'm gonna quit this for now.
Not coming with me?
More likely not to be detected if you're alone.
That's true.
Besides, I'll be more useful here. If they activate any alarms, I can override.
Okay, but what if there's more guards? Like, what if more Tyger Claws come here? You might be in danger. Can you get me in the penthouse?
Get in breach security. Get me in the penthouse.
Thought I could do it, but... sorry, it's not gonna happen.
Isn't that the plan?
Gotta manage on your own.
Okay.
Okay. On my way.
Elevator's on the other side. Be safe.
You too. I'm more worried about you than about myself, obviously. Another computer here. Air conditioner off. Okay. I don't really care about that, I guess. Might get a little warm in here, but... So what's on the news?
Hello and welcome to N54 News. We begin with distressing reports from the Badlands. A Militech humanitarian convoy was attacked by a ruthless band of nomad outlaws.
Oh, this is the Aldecaldos thing again.
Forces responded with force only as a last resort after their escape route had been cut off. Although several Militech vehicles suffered damage, the nomads have failed to open them. Reinforcements called to the attack site managed to repel the assailants and secure the
No, they did
transport's
not.
cargo.
This might be a different situation then.
Unfortunately, approximately a dozen employees were killed in the assault, including veteran of the Unification War and Crimson Heart recipient.
I thought this was about when the Aldecaldos stole the Basilisk, but it might be a different incident.
How's the sitch? We're inside at Clouds.
Who's taking which floor?
I'll take the lower level. Tom will head upstairs.
We're all set.
Okay, everything is good so far. They haven't spawned the trap yet. Look at this damn city.
Alright, on the roof.
Find a way
Down
into...
onto the balcony. Careful though, okay?
Find a way into Hiromi's penthouse. Wow, so we're on the rooftop of the mega building. We've got to be insanely high right now. Look at all that stuff over there. Oh god, don't look down. They've got a pad for a helicopter here, like some kind of ship, of course. There's a door here that probably leads inside. Maybe later. Whoop. Can I come in through any of these doors? This is the penthouse, right? None of these doors will open though. God, oh, oof. Oh, that gives me like the, you know, that feeling when you're really high and you look down. Ugh. 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 Gave me that pit in my stomach. Okay, we can't get inside from these. Break that shit. Hostile territory. Oh, got someone there. And there.
On my mark. Go!
Okay, it's happening. We're launching the operation. There's someone there also. I saw a camera down there, I think.
I'll be late. I told you, I have shit tons of work. No, don't wait up. I don't want it.
Yamaoka Tomichi. That's not the guy, right? Man, this guy's wanted for a lot of stuff. Kidnapping of a corporate rep, assault, theft of valuable corporate property, murder of an NCPD officer, battery, multiple homicide, grievous bodily harm, attempted murder, murder of a corporate rep. Damn.
Fucking dinner.
Okay, this camera's... Whoa.
Everything you cook tastes like sawdust anyway. Me too.
Okay, this guy almost saw me. Can I look through the cameras? Need to know what I'm heading into. I only have access to the one camera. Okay, well that doesn't really help me. Plus it's already off, so... Find a way into the penthouse. And these are all just like, what, bodyguards? Ugh! Ugh! It's crazy how you can get this feeling even when just playing a game, like you still feel it. Ugh. Ugh. Don't like that. Don't like that. Alright, the guy we're looking for is Hiromi. Uh-oh, he's coming back here. Okay, let's hope he Does not see us. Take a nap. It's on me. Alright, this door, surely we can open it. Yes. And don't call me Shirley. Someone else there? Ooh.
Hey, they punched the alarm.
Not if I got anything to say about it.
Yeah, CEO will test it himself in the Grand Canyon. Good idea? Fuck yes. Sales are dead. It's a publicity stunt. Well, then he'll get what's coming to him at the bottom. You fucking wish. People like him never get what's coming to him.
Why would they ring the alarm? Like, did you guys get caught? Is that the guy? No, that's just an Ozeki. I don't think this guy would see me from there, but I don't want to risk it. Why don't you turn around? I don't think he can see me from there. That was not very stealthy. Okay, need to get up there and get this guy. And I'm gonna steal your drinks. Is that his computer? Thanks for the offer from Maiko to Hiromi Sato. Thank you for the generous offer to help organize the doll's work, but that's something that requires the right experience and intuition, so I don't think Forrest would be very helpful in this case. Forrest? The dolls are doing well, the team's enthusiastic about their work, and we don't have any complaints from clients. Most importantly, profit is on a continuous rise. There's a saying on the streets, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If any problems arise, I'll be the first to ask for assistance and know that Forrest will gladly lend a hand. Alright, this is from Maiko to Hiromi. So Hiromi wanted to have Forrest help Maiko, but she was saying, no, everything's fine, I don't need Forrest's help. Then from Hiromi to Maiko. According to Forrest, the dolls have too much freedom, of course he would say that, and do what they want. Clouds needs a man to steer the ship. Hiromi-san, could we meet and talk about the club in private? Very well, come to my apartment, bring the BD demos of candidates to replace Parker, and we will choose someone straight away. So this is after Parker was missing, but I guess before Forrest was killed by me. I wonder if she offered to meet him in private because she was gonna maybe, you know, use her assets to get herself out of this situation. Club status from Marcus to Hiromi. Hiromi, what's going on at the club? Marcus Ichida. Everything's under control, the money is right, a few people put themselves up for Parker's position. We will have to make a choice. Would you like to do it in person? I heard something different. We'll come to you with Azagami. Go over the candidates and talk. Okay. But like, he's the man in charge, right? Like, he's the top boss? Is he the top boss of the Tyger Claws or only the one in charge of Clouds? I think I read about that last time, but again, it's been a while, so I've kind of forgot.
Oh, Jesus, fuck! Floor's clear. I killed him. I killed them all. Same
You didn't have to do that.
Go to the surveillance cam in front of the security room.
I kind of wish you didn't kill them all, but I can't expect you guys to abide by the same rules I do, so I guess it's fine.
No! You do it today, or you forget about the whole thing.
How did he see me?
Yeah. It's what I... The client is waiting on the goods.
The audio is like fucking around
She'll
here.
lose all her eddies and hold them by then. I don't care how you do it. Get a fucking Delamain for all I care.
Oh, it's like he knows I'm here. How do you know I'm here? That was strange. It was like he knew I was here. Maybe some of these guys have like special scanners that allow them to see you even if you're not like close to them. I don't know. Also, the music keeps like resetting. Okay, I restarted the game again. The game's been really acting up today, more than usual. It doesn't usually do that, and I worry that like I hope it's not because of my new PC case and the new fans, and like maybe I don't know, maybe I changed something in my settings that like messing up with the game. I hope not. Like I've been seeing a lot of bugs today. Medical. See, again, there was no sound. Maybe it's just this room specifically. Is it buggy for like everyone, or is it just me? Well, anyways, let's just keep going. So is he in this room? Why am I calling? Why am I not just opening the door? Oh, there's Hiromi Sato with a doll, and Maiko is here. She's wanted in Night City for a bunch of things. Were you expecting me? Was this part of your plan where you're like, oh, there's Marcus Ichida. Jun Azegami. And a bunch of dolls. Were you guys like expecting me?
Here, finally.
I was worried maybe you were selling me out.
Right, wrong. Chicks will give you shit no matter what you do. This one's a real charmer, too.
Damn, look at his jacket.
Didn't want to trip any alarms. Had to come through quietly.
Fast forward a year.
So this is the guy. He's in a BD. This guy's also in a BD, but this guy, I guess he's also in a BD? Why didn't you call up the guards? I mean, I guess because she can't really ask for that, right? You would have found that really suspicious.
Can we get this over with?
Why are there 3 guys? What's she playing at?
Because maybe she's betraying us?
That's our target, Hiromi Sato.
What are they watching?
Demo reel of Cloud's next top doll. Specially selected by yours truly. Lucky girl's gonna replace Evelyn. Hope she proves smarter.
Don't say that. You know what happened to Evelyn.
Who are the other 2?
Target audience of today's presentation. Hiromi answers to them directly. Now they're gonna watch him die in a pool of his own piss.
This is not what we agreed.
Look at me. See this? This is a look of unfucking surprise on
I know the Claws. To them, power is a question of strength, ruthlessness. This is the only way.
Maiko.
I'm about to jack him out. They will not be chirpy after the rude awakening. One show ends, another begins. Just as good and unforgettable. Understand?
I told you no killing.
No killing. I said it from the start.
Oh, please. You mean that wasn't you being noble for your sweet little Judy's benefit? Don't want to kill? Don't. All I need is for him to grovel and plead for his life on his polished floor. Understood?
How am I supposed to do that? What's gonna happen is they're probably all gonna pull out their guns. Well, yeah, of course she wants to replace Hiromi. Wasn't that the deal we agreed to? Like, didn't we say... No, we said we were going to install the Moxes. And then the Tigers could get like a cut of what happens in Clouds, but we would run the show. But then where does that leave Maiko? I guess she still wants to be in charge of the place?
Meaning you want to replace Hiromi.
Mm-hmm.
Even if that means joining the Tyger Claws.
How the fuck else do you expect me to protect Clouds from other gangs?
I guess that's fair.
Don't like this one bit.
Too late for second thoughts. Tom and Roxy've done their part. Your little doll revolution is underway. Either we consolidate and win it all, or let everything go to waste.
Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what options the game gives me in this situation.
Do your thing.
I guess we need to negotiate.
Well, she is no Parker. Wait. What's going on? Who is this?
Living proof that Hiromi Sato's time is up. This merc has already disturbed the clientele at Clouds once. She murdered Oswald Forrest. And now she's invaded Mr. Sato's
I regret it,
private
kind of.
residence. As if that were not enough, this is where Hiromi's sheer incompetence has led all of us to.
What the hell?
I have long looked upon Hiromi Sato's foolish, inept endeavors. But this? I think it's obvious he has outlived his usefulness.
V, what the fuck's she doing?
Clouds needs new management.
Am I to understand that this future manager stands before me now, speaking with such zeal?
With your permission.
Over my dead body. We were gonna get rid of him.
Yeah, this is not the plan Judy agreed to.
Understand these as your conditions?
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
Dolls at Clouds are declaring their independence. Club will be run by them, and only them.
V, let me do the talking.
Tyger Claws will get a cut of the revenue, but they'll have no say in how the club is run.
Stop this right now.
I'll get everything under control.
You cannot even control your own mercenary. Hiromi will answer for his incompetence later. Whereas you will answer for your insolence now.
Now you fuck!
You want some of this? Oh, you want some of this?
V, what the hell were you thinking? You any idea what's gonna happen now?
What were you thinking? The plan was the dolls take over Clouds, not you, not the Tyger Claws. You were in this for yourself. I kill you next? I'm not gonna kill her.
What might that be?
They'll have their revenge. You've turned Clouds into a ticking time bomb.
Tried to pull a fast one on everybody, didn't ya? Jumped aboard the Liberation train, pretending you wanted to help. But all you wanted was to take Hiromi's place.
Bravo, but you missed just one detail. I still can. And no one can stop me. Not their corpses, not yours.
You're not very smart, are you? Sorry, discretion shot there. Like, you just saw me take down 3 Tyger Claw bosses, and you thought...
V, get out of there. Exit's on the lower level of the apartment. Then find the elevator.
That was your grand master plan, was whip out a bat and attack me with it? Your razor? You are going to take me down in a straight fight? You're not very smart, Maiko. I overestimated you. I kind of knew she was gonna double cross us, you know, the writing was on the wall. It was to be expected. I guess it wasn't a straight betrayal. Like, we could have played along and installed her in Power of Clouds, but then Judy would fucking hate us. Like, she would be so mad. Because it wouldn't change anything. The Tyger Claws would still be in control, except instead of being this guy, it would be Maiko. And like, sure, you could say maybe she would run the place better. But like, how long until they just decide to kick her out and replace her with a man? Like, you know. Now, what kind of powder would that be? A little flour, maybe? And I did not kill you, so count yourself lucky. Yep, they're all still alive. But hopefully, they've learned their lesson. I know that gameplay-wise, there's no difference between killing them or not, but like, as soon as you knock them out, the game pretty much considers them dead. Like, for all intents and purposes, but anyways. Okay, well, that's done. Yep.
Tom and Roxy are outside and safe.
Hey, how about that?
They weren't followed.
Good, everyone is safe. I wonder... shit. I wonder if I can bring Maiko to her. Whoa, I keep getting a bunch of bugs in the game. Only today, only in this building. I don't know why. Alright, Maiko, why don't you come with me? Come and face the music. Come with me to meet Judy. You can explain yourself to her. I guess Judy was right all along. Like, Maiko is only in this for herself. I guess she didn't really have the girls' and the boys' best interest at heart. Maybe she did, but I don't know. Didn't seem that way.
Get down to street level, waiting by the food stalls.
Oh. Okay, I don't think I'm still gonna be carrying her.
Fuck. Should have seen that coming. Probably had this planned from the start. Same sec we walked into her office. Jesus, am I a gunk.
Clouds is free, that's what's important. There's a difference between being a gunk and having faith in people. I want to say both of these. Clouds is free, that's what's important, right?
Who cares what she was scheming? We did it. That's what matters. Clouds belongs to the dolls now.
You're right. That was the plan all along. And you made it happen.
Well,
Thank you. See you later.
Kiss. Take care, Judy. Where are you going?
See you around, Judy.
Once again, we offer you our humble thanks. You saved a great many lives. And limbs.
It's you guys.
Least I can do. What's the plan now?
Didn't know I would
Can
see
your
you
brother
again.
Still be a monk?
The Pratimoksha vows are a guide to enlightenment, not binding laws. Though my path is paved with ever greater challenges, I shall not give up.
Humor me for a sec. If you don't look too kindly on having implants, then what do you think?
I wanted to
about
follow
constructs?
Judy.
Ah, yes. You mean the relic. A fascinational subject, is it not? It is a complex. It all depends on whether the engram is a copy of a person, or if this person merely exists in a digital realm.
Let's say the engram's just a copy. What then? Could you say that person was real?
If they are truly self-aware, a Buddhist who recognizes them as a human being. A perfect copy of a complex human mind is still a human mind.
Fair.
But is it capable of reincarnation?
I don't know about that.
And if it's not, can it still be regarded as a being?
What you're
in
saying,
possession of
in
a
other
soul?
words, is it's complicated.
Suffering is key. It has been there since the dawn of human existence. If a construct can suffer, it is a person.
So the suffering is what makes you human? I'm not a huge fan of that. You got a message from Panam. Hey V, how are ya? Everything okay? How are you feeling? I hope you're getting somewhere with that biochip thing. Just remember that you have friends, that you have me. Let me know how things are going with you. Hey, things aren't easy, but I'm getting by. Thanks for asking. Things aren't great, Pan. I've been calling her Pam this whole time, but here we call her Pan. I mean, I'm getting by, I guess. I don't want to worry her. Thanks for asking. Starting to run out of time, which means less chance of getting through this. Listen, Sol and I have been thinking about how to get this family back on its feet. We have a plan, but the most important thing is that we might be able to help you. Really? Not another one of your plans, not after last time. What kind of plan? Interesting, she might have more for us. If everything goes according to plan, then... well, let's just say the train heist has got nothing on this. Trust me. Interesting. We might see more of Panam yet. I thought because I got the achievement saying we've reached the end of her storyline, maybe we wouldn't see her again, but maybe she will still factor into something. That would be nice. Digitization of people. That's it, right with you?
Let's say an engram's just a person that's been digitized. Is that kosher, in your view?
Buddhism does not condemn digitization per se. Vending machines often preach in temples.
Really?
No, I would not condemn the simple act of transferal, under the condition that they are at peace with it.
I
One must
don't
still
think they
remember
ever are.
that they will still be imprisoned in their body, even if their body is not flesh.
Immortality isn't your thing, I'm guessing.
He who cannot die cannot be born into a better life, and will never achieve nirvana.
Right, that's kind of like the whole thing with Buddhism. What's your take, Johnny?
What's your take, Johnny? You just you? Or a copy?
What difference does it make? You heard him. I'm trapped in a few lines of code. And your body.
Maybe Johnny Silverhand really is dead? Maybe you're just an...
I mean, we know he's dead, but...
What? Imitation? That what you wanted to say? If the real Johnny Silverhand's dead, then that's his problem, not mine.
He's so zen about this.
You don't say. Feel a headache coming on just thinking about it. Well then, I wish you all the best of luck.
Farewell. And do not stray from the path of righteousness.
I'm trying. I may have strayed from it a little bit in the past episodes when I killed people, but I'm really trying to follow the path of righteousness. Is she still down there? The River Ward. Randy says hi. Oh, you visited him at the hospital? What did he think of your gift? Hi, Randy. How is he? Getting better, I hope? Yeah, he gets stronger every day. You have no idea how grateful we are. For you, I'm available 24/7. Smiley face. Randy's lucky to have a cool uncle. By the way, I was at the hospital and met the parents of those 2 boys we'd saved at the farm. We only saved 2. Shame. I mean, I guess I'm glad there weren't more people in there, but still, they wanted me to thank you. Good to know they're recovering. Shame we managed to save only 2 of them. I mean, that's a real glass half full, glass half empty kind of thing. I guess I'm glad we managed to save 2 of them, but you do also kind of wish you could save the other ones. But I don't think River really needs to hear this. Like, he's probably telling himself this already. I know he's most likely blaming himself for like not acting faster and like not being able to save the others, so I don't want to put this in his brain. Let's just say good to know. Oh, and I also met with Yoan, you know, the one from the lab. Yoan? I know, the one who's your ex. You'll have to refresh my memory. Was she his ex? I thought she was just like maybe an old friend. Ancient history. Reigniting the old flame, are we? Right. Okay, I'm not gonna tease him like that. How is she? I thanked her for helping us with Harris. She risked her job back then. Sends her regards. Right, and how did you thank her exactly? I can be... Why am I like teasing him so much? That's nice of her, thanks. So, have a good one, V. The game is giving me a lot of opportunities to kind of like flirt with him. And I guess I appreciate that for anyone who wants to, but I don't know, I haven't really hang out with him long enough to get that vibe from him. I could have seen it happening if we had maybe like a few more missions with him, but with just the two, it wasn't really enough for me to really feel that way about him. I saw Judy walk down here, but I've lost track of her. Is she still down here? Ah, I lost track of her. I guess she's gone back home. Alright, well that's it for Clouds. It ended kind of abruptly. Both the big missions today kind of ended like very abruptly, I feel. But alright. Let's go back to the apartment, see if maybe that cat is there. Is the cat eating the food?
Hey, look. See that?
I see it. Oh, it's a little hairless cat. Ah, gross. Nibbles. No affiliation. Can I pet it? I can pick him up. He's eating the food. I don't really want to bother him, but I'm not gonna pass the opportunity to pick up a cat. Hey there. Ooh. Oh, he's in a little laundry basket.
There it is.
Did I adopt him? Yes! Yes! I fucking adopted him! Ah, that's awesome. Yay! I didn't think it was ever going to be possible because we read that thing about like the pets aren't allowed in Night City. Or like you have to pay a huge tax to have a... I guess no one has to know. Don't tell anyone. Johnny, you better keep this a secret, okay? Don't tell anyone I adopted this cat. It's Nibbles! I have a little kitty cat. Ah, shit, he's gone. I wanted to take a picture of Johnny with the cat. Damn it. Can I like pet him? Is he still called Nibbles? It's Nibbles. Affiliation. Me. I'm the affiliation. Hell yeah, we have a cat now. That's awesome. That instantly makes this apartment the best of all the apartments. Unless maybe he shows up in like all the apartments, but I doubt it. Now if I can just get this damn egg to hatch. Maybe by the end of the game, we'll see. Any new messages? 4 tank men. From Panam to V. Look what I found. The fool look handsome even though you can tell by the look in their eyes they've seen war. Or maybe I'm seeing things, I don't know. Anyway, I thought you might like that. Oh, and the dog's name is Shorty, by the way. Is there supposed to be a picture? There's no picture. Oh, there it is. How adorable. That's Mitch, I think. One of these must be Scorpion. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's nice of Panam to send me this little picture. The game is so buggy today. Are you seeing that? I really hope it's just today, or I'm gonna have to look through my settings, see if like something's changed, because like it's been really buggy. Alright, well, I guess next time we're gonna be meeting with Takeover. We're done with all the side stuff for now, so I don't remember what this gig is. I guess I must have gotten close to it at some point, and then like it started, but then I kept it for later. I vaguely remember that. But next time we're gonna be meeting with Takeover. We get an achievement saying that we'd reached the end of Panam's storyline, but we didn't get an achievement for Judy or River, so I assume maybe we have a few more quests with them in the future. But that's going to bring this episode to a close. I'm so glad we have a little kitty cat in the apartment now. That's really nice. Some good progress today, and I'm really excited to see what's in the future. So as always, I want to say a big thank you for joining me, a big thank you to my patrons for their support, and until the next time, I had fun playing this, hope you had fun watching it, and I will see you in the next episode for some more Cyberpunk. Be careful when taking out your recycling, y'all.